Welcome 4K students. Another week of art. We are going to be looking at a bear. And this bear we are going to start to create this week. It's not going to look like a bear this week. We're going to get some things started and we're going to do some cutting. So to start, we'll talk about what we need. We're going to need a black crayon. And each of you are going to be getting a sheet of paper that looks, two sheets, one that looks like this and one that looks like this. All right, so we're gonna go upside down mode and I'm gonna show you what you're gonna do. All right, so with the black crayon, before we do any cutting today, we are going to start out by drawing a nice big circle in the middle of this circle. So I'm going to look at it and I don't want it to take up the whole space. I still want it to have some space around there. Kind of looks like a donut with two little ears. Okay. And so that's going to stay like that. Inside of these ears, we're going to kind of copy the same line that you see here, and we're going to make a smaller one inside. Up here, we're going to add another hill kind of a line. And that's all we're going to do inside of there for right now. Then we have these two. They almost look like the letter U. And what we're going to do with those U-shaped designs is we're going to add a bunch of lines inside. So we're adding lines that go up and down and are all kind of spread out. What we don't want to do is make a row of lines, okay, where we're putting the lines right next to one another. We want to put one up here and down here and go over here, okay, and we're going to add them just inside of what will be part of the body. Okay, so you'll notice I stayed inside of the shape. You don't want to do that. That was just me showing you what to do or what not to do. So you want to add enough lines that they're kind of all evenly spread out, meaning that the space in between one line and the next is the same kind of throughout the whole thing. Now I'm going to go over to this one and do the same thing. This is going to be some of the lines that show the hair on our bear. Okay, so that is as far as we're going to get with our lines today. What we need to do now that we are done making those lines is we need to cut out our shapes. So now we can start with this one. When I cut out this one, I want to cut right on that black line, kind of like we've done with some other things that we've cut out. And since there's only one shape on this paper, we can start wherever we want to get to that black line. And you'll notice I'm turning the scissors as I, or turning the paper as I cut with the scissors. Another important part is that I've left some of the black line on, okay? And that's not going to be easy to do. So try your best. If there's still enough time, then I would say to your teachers to also cut this paper out. And what I do is I start by cutting in between the body and what will be the head. And I cut around. and recycle the scraps. And then again, if I have time, I'm going to cut this one out. And I know I already cut out one of these shapes, but I want to show you what I want you to do as far as your name when you're all done. So when you're all done, you're going to have 3 pieces. And if they fall on the floor, no one's going to know that they're yours until it's too late. So what we want to do is we want to flip them over to the side that is just blank white paper. And we're going to take a pencil and we're going to write our name. So I'm going to write Mr. L on here. I'm going to write Mr. L on this one. And on this one. And then I'm going to take my 2 bigger pieces and put them like that, and my smaller head piece on top like that. Right? And then your teacher will tell you how she wants you to, or what she wants you to do with them next. But we'll save these, and then we're going to add more detail to the face, because we all know that it needs a nose and a mouth and all that. We'll add that next class, and then we'll glue it all together. All right. I will see you guys next week. Good luck.